Are you feeling completely different in your life? Do you feel like some of the things that you used to enjoy, you no longer enjoy them? Do you feel like that you crave solitude now and that all you want to do is be alone? Do you feel a shift in your life and that everything is completely different? If that is you guys, stay tuned through this entire video, all right? You might be going through a spiritual awakening in your life and you are in the right place. But first, hit it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin Brown, also known as ExpressedWordz with a Z, and welcome back to Speak It, See It, Feel It, where you can speak your life into existence, you can see it becoming your reality, and you can feel as if it's already yours. So welcome back to another video, guys. I hope you all are having a wonderful and a wonderful and a wonderful and a wonderful day today. Today is a great day. Remember to speak it into existence every single day, all right? So if you are new to my channel, guys, welcome. My name is Kevin. I am a life coach vlogger here on YouTube, where we talk all things spirituality, personal growth and development, and allowing me to help you become the greatest version of yourselves, all right? So I want to talk really quickly about a spiritual awakening, about an awakened individual, awakened soul, starseeds, light worker. Is that you? Do you feel different? Do you feel something changing in your life? Guys, you might be going through a spiritual awakening, all right? And if you are going through an awakening, welcome to the other side, all right? Now, I'm going to go through quickly just my story. For those of you that are new, for those that do not know, I had my awakening in 2017. But very quickly, what is a spiritual awakening? And what does that mean for us? And what does it actually entail? So when you go through a spiritual awakening, guys, it's a shift in consciousness, and you have an increased, heightened, your awareness has been heightened, and you have a shift in consciousness, and you start to look at the world very, very differently. Your perception of the outer world now has completely flipped. All right. So some of the things that you no longer, or some of the things that you like to do, or that you used to like to do, you no longer like really doing them that much. Maybe some of your friends fall off and your circle gets a little bit smaller. So if you are going through a spiritual awakening, and here's one of the biggest things also, not everybody's awakening is going to be the same. Everybody's awakening is going to be different from the next person, all right? Whether the intensity is going to be different, the things that we experience is going to be different, but everybody is going to have their own spiritual journey, their own spiritual path, and they're going to go through their own awakening process, okay? So really quickly, guys, let's talk about my journey and what happened to me in 2017. I woke up around October of 2017, and it was weird because I think it was right around between that time frame. I think between like August and October, between those months or so, we had that major eclipse outside. If you guys remember that major eclipse back in 2017 that we had, and everybody was outside staring at it. That was a major event, guys. And believe it or not, it may sound esoteric, but the eclipses, the moon phases, the sun, all that stuff plays a huge role in our human genetics and how we perceive the world and how we live. Okay, so that eclipse, I believe, caused what is called a solar flash, which is a massive awakening that was activated across the planet. And this spiritual awakening, when we go through these awakenings, guys, our DNA is upgrading. Okay, so if you no longer just automatically stop loving the things that you used to love, it is very weird. I gotta admit, it is kind of strange, but once your DNA is upgraded, it just happens. It just automatically happens, and there's nothing that you can do about it. So in 2017, I had my awakening. I didn't know what the hell I was going through. I was going through some very, very chaotic times in my life, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why I was feeling the way that I was feeling. Guys, I'm a basketball player, track star. You know, I grew up playing sports, watching sports, sports fanatic. But after I had my spiritual awakening, I did not care about sports anymore. Fellas, don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger. Ladies, y'all too. I mean, but I still coach. You know, I coach little league sports right now. I coach my son, my niece in soccer and basketball. But in terms of what I used to do, always watching, filling, like for instance, in March Madness time, always filling out the Final Four bracket. You know, guys, that stuff completely just left my life after I had my awakening. And it was very crucial. And my circle got smaller. Things I enjoyed, I just didn't really care about anymore. I didn't know what I was going through. So if this is you, if you are feeling this way, you're not alone. Okay, so I want you to know that you are not alone. You are not experiencing this awakening process by yourself. Yours might be a little different. Like I said, the intensity might be different. Some people experience hearing a high-pitched noise in their ear. Some people can see the auras around people's bodies. So if you are going through a spiritual awakening, I don't want you to fret. I don't want you to scream. I don't want you to think you're going crazy. Nothing but great things is happening in your life, and you are becoming the greatest version of yourselves. All right. It's like you're just think about you shedding away the old skin. You're shedding away the old you as a new you is being born. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of things as you go through this awakening that you're not going to recognize anymore. You may not recognize, let's just say things are going to be very different. Things are going to be very different. So if you are going through a spiritual awakening, or if you feel like you're going through awakening, guys, comment down below and let me know. Let me know some of the signs and symptoms that you are experiencing. Okay? And this is what kicked off my spiritual awakening, guys. In 2017, like I said, I had my awakening in 2017 in October. But then on February 16th, around 5:30 p.m. on 2018, I remember it to the day, to the T, to the time. My father had a stroke, a seizure in my arms. This was a couple months after having my awakening. So remind you, I want you guys to remember this. If you are going through awakening, you might go through some traumatic event in your life which will completely destroy you. Okay? You cannot become the greatest version of yourselves. You can't pick up that success and have that success story without a story, basically. All right? This is my story. I have a very painful story. I lost my father in 2018. I lost both of my grandparents in 2020 last year, within 42 days of each other. I no longer worked my 9-to-5 job. I also experienced some excruciating shoulder and back pain as I had a herniated disc. So on your journey to success, on your journey to enlightenment, on your spiritual awakening journey, you're going to go through so many things that's going to break you down and tear you up, and you're going to want to bend. You're going to feel like you're being bent, but you cannot be broken because that's how strong you are. Okay? God does not put you through something that you cannot handle. Okay? So everything that I went through with my awakening in 2017, I woke up. In 2018, my father had a seizure in my arms in the beginning of February, and he passed away in July of 2018. All of 2018 was hell for me and my family. All of it. Because the first 7 months, I had to watch my father deteriorate. I had to watch my father get sick. I had to watch him lose weight. And that, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, what I went through in 2018 was the dark night of the soul moment. All right. That is when my soul was basically crying for help. I completely felt detached from God. I felt completely detached from life. I felt completely detached from so many things. And that all I could see was darkness around me because I saw my father going down. I saw my father pretty much dying. And it was really, really difficult. It was very difficult. Still is to this day. But my awakening was activated by my father being ill. My father was diagnosed in 2015. I woke up in 2017. He passed in 2018. So my awakening in 2017 was preparing me for his passing. Now, if you are going through a spiritual awakening, you might be experiencing some of the same type of situations or something similar, right? Maybe you went through a divorce. Maybe you went through a bad breakup. Maybe you've also lost somebody very, very close in your family. Maybe you went through a bad car accident and you had an NDE, which is a near-death experience. There's so many different scenarios and situations that can activate a spiritual awakening that everybody, like I said, everybody's awakening is going to be different. The intensity is going to be different. The journey, the path, everything is going to be different. But some of the signs and some of the things that we see and come across in our life happens to actually be the exact same. Some of the same signs and symptoms. People across the world are connecting and saying, hey, I'm seeing the same thing, the same numbers. I'm experiencing the same things in your awakening, just like in my awakening, even though our paths and our journeys have been slightly different. All right. So guys, if you are going through awakening, if you feel like you're going through a major change and shift in your life right now, and you need some coaching, you need some help getting you through whatever it is that you're going through, reach out to me. Reach out to me, comment down below, let me know. Send me an email at KevinBrown@speakitseeitfeelit.com if you need some life coaching lessons, if you need some lessons coaching through your awakening and everything that you're going through, because there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be going through an awakening right now within the past couple of weeks, and they don't know what's going on. They're new. If that is you, you're not alone. Okay, you're not alone. Don't fret, don't scream, whatever it is that you're going through. Reach out to me because I am your life coach and I'm here to help you. I'm here to help guide you through your awakening process, help you become the best and greatest version of yourselves so that we can live the best lives, all right? Because we need it right now. The face of the planet, the energies on the planet are changing, guys, all right? Mother Earth has had enough of this violence and has had enough of negative energy happening on the face of this planet. So she is going through birthing pains right now and growing pains because the earth is cleansing itself. So as the earth cleanses itself, your body is cleansing itself is also because our DNA, our genetics, everything has to raise with the frequency of the planet. So guys, if you are feeling them, don't fret. It's okay because you're not alone on this journey, and I can help you and help guide you through it in whatever it is that you're going through. All right. So spiritual awakening, guys. You now have a different perception of the world. Everything that you see out here is completely different. You physically, with the eyes, you may still see everything the same, but your mentality and the way that you perceive these things, is going to be much different. All right. Also, your consciousness is raising. When your consciousness is raising, you're just at a different state. You're at a different dimension. All right. Different states of being, different levels of consciousness. All right. So you guys are becoming the greatest version of yourselves, man. And you're going through an awakening because you are needed to help lift the frequency on the planet as we go through this ascension process. All right. So guys, I am your life coach. I love you. Take care. I hope this video resonated with you. And if it did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, be sure to subscribe and come on back and hang out with me. And if you need coaching, I got you. Be sure to reach out to me, KevinBrown at speakitseeitfeelit.com. And guys, don't forget to pick up a copy of my new book, Poetry is Me. The link is in the description below. You will not be disappointed. I'm also a published author. Oh my God. I'm also a published author. And wow, a cicada just ran smack into my face right here. Anyway, don't forget to pick up a copy of my book, Poetry is Me. You will not be disappointed. I am your life coach, guys. And like I said, if you need any coaching, don't hesitate to reach out to me. All right. Until then, I will see you guys soon in the next video.